It is Monday, August the 3rd, and a lot to watch in Washington as we begin a new work week as Congress debates a fourth round of economic stimulus. The HEALS Act is being volleyed between the House and Senate right now, different versions, and of course, as politics play out, not really sure what will be in that bill, but a couple of things that we're watching is whether or not this bill will help out certain sectors of the economy, like tourism, for example, or the smallest of small businesses, whether or not targeted economic stimulus will go to those particular businesses or sectors. Also, liability protections. If you're a business that is really trying to take heed of all of the CDC and DHEC advice, and you're doing what you can in your business to protect your customers and your employees, to provide that business liability safe harbor for you in the event of litigation comes against you for some type of COVID-related illness. Also, whether or not the employee retention tax credit will be expanded or enhanced. A lot of businesses that did not take part in the PPP loans could be eligible for the employee retention tax credits, and especially, the employee retention tax credits did not get as much attention as PPP loans, but could be quite lucrative for those businesses that don't have heavy amounts of payroll, but yet these tax credits could come into play here through the end of the year. So check into that again, the employee retention tax credits. Also, whether or not payroll tax credits will be offered for those expenses that you've incurred as a business owner to provide PPP in your workplace. Those added expenses that you've had to be able to perhaps provide masks or hand sanitizer, whatever you've done, the acrylic you might have put up in your business, whether or not you can deduct some of that off of payroll taxes. We're watching to see whether or not this will include another round of PPP loans, even so much that businesses that have already gone through one round of PPP could possibly be eligible for a second round. Not sure exactly how that would work and be facilitated, but again, we are watching whether or not stimulus checks and how much those stimulus checks would be towards individuals. You may remember in the other rounds of stimulus, that was $1,200 for individuals, $2,400 for married couples. That is a big debate as to how much those checks would be or whether they'll be there at all. And another big political football right now that we're watching being tossed around is pandemic unemployment, whether or not that $600 a week benefit will come back into play to the states, whether or not folks who are unemployed would be able to receive those additional benefits. They expired at the end of July. So again, how much those benefits, those unemployment benefits would be, or if they will even be offered again. So we'll watch all of that, and much like a tropical storm or a hurricane, we don't really know how big it's going to be or when it's going to get here many times, but we watch it closely and we stay ready. Have a good day, everybody.